Hello, how are you doing? How are you feeling? I'm feeling better and better about myself every single day, and it's like, yay, big win. Honestly, I just you have to embrace these things, don't you? Right, grab your weights. Let's get going, let's get going, let's get going. Big arm circles. As I always say with all my warm-ups, depending on person to person, you'll need a longer warm-up or a shorter warm-up, or as we get older, we need longer warm-ups. So yeah, just make sure that you're spending that time to get nicely warmed up while you're waiting for me to come on if you've got time, okay? Now, we have got a weight session. We're going for 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest, similar style to yesterday, but we are doing the same exercise for 3 whole rounds before we move on to the next one, okay? So a little bit different style. We're going for push press to start. We're going to take 15 seconds break while we shake out those arms before we go again, okay? So we've got push press. I'm going to tell you the exercises we go through because we've got the front open, close, down, which is going to be a tough one. It's the second one. We've got squat circles, okay, and stand. Squat, circle, and stand. So it really works for your back, your shoulders, your legs. We've got cross punches, okay, real reaches, and with the weights, okay. And then we're down on our back for glute bridges, and then we've got chest fly, leg opens, okay. So three rounds before we move on to the next. So grab your weights, light weights, your tins are fine, or grab your weights, okay. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. Push press. So it's a light, not really a squat, just to thrust that weight up. Exhale as you come up. I'm using my 3 kilos here today. 10 seconds. And they're feeling heavy. 2, 1. Well done. Okay. Take that little rest. We're going again, the same exercise, okay? Ready? Let's go. Whew. If you want to invest in some weights, Argos are doing a really good deal at the moment. And also check out your local Lidl or Aldi, because often they have weights as well. Oh, they're getting heavy. Come on, come on. One more round. And then we move on to our opens, which I think I'm going to go to my tins of beans of that. I don't know where my 2s have gone. Nearly there. Eight, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, I'm going to grab my tins for this one. So, we're going front, open, close, down. Ready? Let's go. amazing, isn't it, how I'm feeling this with my tins of beans. Three, 2, 1. Amazing, isn't it? How much I'm feeling that in my arms. I quite like the 3 repeat theme before we move on, because then you know that it's done. Done that exercise. We're not coming back to it. Ready? Let's go. Oh, one more. Shoulders are going to feel it after today. Okay, ready? I'm having that real hunger pangs this week. I go through phases of it. I never ever eat breakfast. And by the way, it's not the most important day. If you can skip breakfast, then you're skipping a meal. You're less calories. It doesn't matter the time of day you eat. You can eat all of your calories at the end of the day, all after 6 p.m, between 6 and 9, for instance. You can eat all your calories then in one big sitting. Or you can break it up into 5 small meals a day. We're taking a wide stance. We're coming down into a deep squat. We're going to do a circle. Here. And stand. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you break it up. Honestly, it doesn't make any difference to you. I'd say for a bodybuilder, okay, you want to be a bikini competition on stage or bodybuilder, then I would recommend eating 5 or 6 small meals a day so you can get your protein right across the day. But for everyone else, or specifically if weight loss is your goal, honestly, it doesn't matter the time of day. So I tend to automatically kind of stick to intermittent fasting without labelling it. I hate having to label, you know, or, you know, I make sure I'm really good 2 days of the week, and then the other days I'm pretty healthy. Okay, the 5-2 diet. Well, no, I'm not labelling it. That's just a thing that people have made loads of money from. It was long around before someone made a load of money from it. So I've always done intermittent fasting before it even became a thing. So yeah, I tend to actually, lately, I've not been eating anything till about 3 p.m. Some days it doesn't, you know, I don't, like, as I said, I'm not labelling it. If I really am ravenous, I will have something, but often I just have a drink, and I'm fine. I realise that actually I'm just thirsty. So yeah, it's really down to you. That suits me because I'm a real evening eater. I like to pick a lot in the evening. So I literally eat my 1,400 calories daily target in after 3 p.m. Majority of the time, then at 3 p.m. I'll have something light, maybe 200 calories, 300 calories maybe. So then my dinner's like 600 calories, and then I spend about 400 calories picking on stuff. And that's just how I like to eat, okay? Everyone's different. Okay, it doesn't really matter at all. Lots of people say, oh, is it okay, because I work night shifts, is it okay when I get home from my shift at 10 p.m, is it okay to eat then and go straight to bed? Yeah. The only thing it will affect is if, oh, we're going for crosses next. Crosses with a squat though. Didn't show you that bit, did I? Okay. We're going to come down for a squat, rotate, punch, okay? Yeah. I mean, I'm the type of person that if I eat a heavy meal and go straight to bed, it sends me to sleep. It's great. I sleep much quicker. Brilliant. But for other people, it might keep them awake and they've struggled to sleep on a full stomach. So again, everyone is so different. It's the same as, you know, some people will have to eat before they have a workout. And a lot of it is down to habit, to be honest. But some people, blood sugar levels differ, then, you know, you will need to eat. But a lot of it is just what you're getting used to, and psychologically. Lots of people think if they're not feeling the workout, they'll be like, talk themselves into thinking, oh, it's just because I've got no energy because I haven't eaten. It's not, the majority of the time. It's just because you're not feeling it. So again, it's being honest with yourself. But yeah, some people will work harder if they've eaten something. Some people work harder if they haven't eaten something. I know I'm definitely someone that works harder if they haven't eaten anything. Even if I've eaten something within an hour of working out, it makes me feel a bit sick. So I definitely ease up on things. I have to eat at least 2 hours before if I was to do a workout, and then even then I feel heavy. But yeah, like I said, some other people will put way more effort in if they've had something to eat. Each to their own. One more of these. And then we're coming down to the ground for some glute bridges. I'm just going to move the camera out because we've got chest flies as well. What other myths are there like that? HIIT exercise versus strength. So I'm doing a mix. We're doing HIIT, but HIIT strength, HIIT cardio, HIIT repeat. So different styles. Strength training, definitely recommend more strength training as you get older, especially if you're past 40, and then even more so past 50, even more so past 60, etc. Because you lose bone density and muscle mass declines every decade. Okay, so I'm just going to move the mat out, the camera down. We're coming down to the ground. You lose that muscle density and bone density every decade. Okay, so yeah, you want to make sure strength training, and you know, the more muscle you have on your body, we're going to take the weight to our hips. Okay, the more muscle you have on you, the more weight you're going to lose. Okay, because your body is burning muscle, lift and lower. Your body's burning muscle, burning fat, the more muscle you have. So, and any exercises like what we're doing, you have that afterburn effect, so you'll be burning more calories throughout the day than if you went out for a walk or a run, for instance. You just burn the calories that you are burning during that time. But getting your heart rate up and down, up and down, up and down is key. And just building those muscles. So this week is a really good sort of showcase of a nice mix of workouts, from high intensity strength training, stretching, mobility, Pilates. So it's a good mix. All my weeks have been a good mix, to be fair. Okay, reach up, squeeze. I'm trying to think of all the questions that lots of people ask at the beginning. Just because everyone's so shy, they're not asking me any questions. Some people can't get out of the house to get their step count in. So I know I've been asked before, do your steps count the same if you're inside as you do outside? Totally, yeah. But just, I think a lot of these questions you get asked, if you use your common sense, then you're suddenly like, oh yeah, no, because I do it all the time. Obviously, it depends where you live as well. So I live in quite a hilly area. So if I go out for a walk, I can go for quite hilly. So I'm going to be burning more calories going for a walk for an hour than I would where I used to live, okay, over in Spencer's Wood, where it's really flat, wasn't really many hills at all. And if I walk there an hour or walked an hour here, I'm going to burn more calories here because I'm going uphill quite a lot, up and down hills. And depends on, I tend to walk here, a little bit of a mix of on-road, off-road, but obviously if you're going off-road and climbing over styes and all that kind of stuff, you're going to be burning more calories. Natalie in France lives in all those mountains, near those mountains. You know, she's going to be burning a lot more calories. So yeah, it depends on where you're going. If you did all your steps walking up and down stairs, you're probably going to be burning more calories doing that than you would if you just went for a walk out on the road. And the speed that you go at as well. So some people could do their 10,000 steps walking really fast for an hour. Actually, you probably had to go a bit for, I don't know. I haven't actually worked it out. Okay, so if you walked really fast for an hour, yeah, you'd get 10,000 steps, I imagine. But then someone else might only do 5,000 steps in an hour because they're just walking at a lot lower pace. So yeah, all depends. Okay, we're going for chest flies. So come out for a chest fly, hold it there. And you're going to lower one leg down, back in, lower the other leg down, back in, close that weight up. So back down, lower one leg and the other, close in. Really push your back into the mat. Close in. Well done. Another question that I often get asked is people are always asking me what I eat. And I got it a lot more, don't get me wrong, I got it a lot more when I was a lot trimmer, should I say, because people were like, oh, they actually wanted to look like me. I will get back there. So I often get lots of people asking me what I ate. And that's just, I would always say what I ate. To be honest, I lived pretty much, because we were in lockdown, I was so busy with work. and you know, just on my own, I couldn't be bothered, I'd go and get the, you know, the M&S Count on Us or Balanced View meals. I'd basically have one of those for dinner every day, pretty much. I'd always have a protein bar in the day, like a Fulfill bar. I'd probably have that Fulfill bar for breakfast. And lunch would be like a pack of chicken, and like I'd snack on baked apple yogurt from the skier ones. I'd have probably a whole one of those a day. And yeah, just those balanced few meals. But I was living on probably about anywhere between 12 and 1600 calories, roughly. But I was doing a lot of exercise. But what I did happen was I got really toned, but where I carried on losing weight, I was losing muscle because there wasn't really any fat to lose. So what I should have done then is up my calories, but I didn't. I carried on keeping low calories, so I kind of lost a little bit of muscle mass as well, which I didn't really want to do. But yeah, that's probably pretty much what I ate. Breakfast, protein bar. Lunch, snacked on chicken pieces. You know, like the M&S ones. And another snack for the day or dessert would have been the yogurt, and then a Count on Us meal. That was it. It's pretty healthy, really. Well, I know it's still like processed foods to a certain extent, but not bad, really. As I said, it doesn't matter what you eat, as long as you're in the calorie deficit, you will lose weight. But you know, I couldn't do that now. I'd love to do that now for like a month or so, just to get me into the swing of it. But you know, I'm cooking for other people, so yeah, I'm not going to go and cook Matthew a lasagna, and then I'm going to sit there and eat a M&S meal. Oh, well done, we're done. It's not going to happen, really, is it? And he's not going to stick with those. So that's when it becomes really important with your portion control, because eating those meals it was so good for your, oh, I'll take that, let go, ouch. It was so good for your portion control. And it's an eye-opener. I suggest actually everyone go and just buy one of those meals. And put it on your plate and think, okay, is this the type of portion I would usually have? When you look at the calories and think, oh, 400 calories, then you put it on the plate and you're like, oh my God, I would eat literally 4 of these for my dinner. But yeah, I think that maybe I need to just do that a couple of times just to get myself back into the portion control, because my portions are ridiculous. Oh, reach up, reach for your toes, and stretch out your shoulders. And the other side. Ah, well done. Good work. Any questions you have, let me know, and I'll see you soon. Bye.